What if I told you that Virgin River will never be the same again? The Season 7 premiere trailer doesn't just give us more of the heartfelt moments we've come to love, it shows us that Mel and Jack's lives are about to be rewritten in the most emotional way possible. Their long-awaited baby is finally here, and with one small arrival, the entire future of Virgin River takes a dramatic turn. This isn't just another chapter in their love story, it's the beginning of a brand new era, where love, family, and struggle collide in ways that will test them like never before. The trailer wastes no time, reminding us of the emotional roller coaster Mel and Jack have been on. After years of heartbreak, medical complications, and uncertainty, Mel finally holds her baby in her arms. And that moment is one fans have been waiting for since Season 1. The joy on her face is not just about becoming a mother, it's about redemption, healing, and finding light after so many storms. The way the trailer lingers on her holding the baby makes it clear, this child isn't just another storyline. It's the emotional heartbeat of Season 7. Jack, on the other hand, is shown in a very different light. While he's overjoyed to finally be a father, the trailer hints at the heavy weight on his shoulders. Parenthood for Jack isn't just about changing diapers. It's about protecting his family from every challenge the town and his past might throw at them. The quick cuts of him pacing late at night, standing by the crib and holding Mel's hand as she struggles through exhaustion show us a side of Jack we've never truly seen before. He's no longer just the strong partner, he's the vulnerable dad, the protector, and the man caught between his dreams of a happy family and the harsh reality that life in Virgin River is never simple. The emotional impact doesn't just stop with Mel and Jack. The trailer shows how this baby's arrival begins to ripple through the entire community. Doc and Hope appear deeply moved, almost as though the baby has given the whole town a renewed sense of purpose. But there are also shadows in those reactions. A lingering shot of Charmaine, watching from a distance, suggests that her long and complicated connection to Jack isn't quite over. She may be dealing with her own heartbreak and regrets as she sees Jack step into fatherhood with Mel. This isn't just about one couple's happiness. It's about how their new chapter forces everyone else to confront their own choices, mistakes, and hopes for the future. The most striking part of this section of the trailer is the sense of contrast. On one hand, we see the joy of new beginnings, smiles, laughter, and quiet moments of peace as Mel rocks the baby to sleep. On the other hand, there's the quiet tension in every scene, the reminder that happiness in Virgin River always comes with challenges. The baby's arrival is painted as both a blessing and a test, something that will strengthen Mel and Jack's bond but also push them to their limits. The question that hangs over the entire trailer is this: can love survive when life changes? Everything overnight? This opening section of the Season 7 trailer sets the tone for what's coming. It's emotional, it's heartwarming, and it's layered with just enough tension to make us wonder if Mel and Jack's dream of family will hold strong against the pressures waiting in the shadows. Their baby isn't just a character addition, it's a game changer that will touch every storyline in Virgin River. And as we step into this new season, one thing is certain: the arrival of this child is the beginning of a story that will test the meaning of love, family, and sacrifice like never before. Everything changes when a baby enters the picture, not just for the parents, but for everyone around them. That's exactly what the Virgin River Season 7 premiere trailer teases. The arrival of Mel and Jack's baby isn't simply a sweet family moment. It's a shift that sends ripples through every relationship, friendship, and rivalry in the town. In Virgin River, nothing ever exists in isolation, and the trailer makes it clear. While this baby brings joy, it also stirs up old wounds, hidden insecurities, and silent conflicts that will soon bubble to the surface. The most obvious dynamic the trailer hints at is between Mel and Charmaine. For years, Charmaine has been tied to Jack in complicated, messy ways, and even though she's tried to move forward, her story is forever entangled with his. A haunting shot in the trailer shows Charmaine glancing toward Jack and Mel with an odd expression that says everything. She sees Jack holding his newborn, radiating pride and love, and for Charmaine, that moment is bittersweet. She once imagined herself in Mel's place. Now, standing on the outside, she's forced to watch as Jack builds the life she never had with him. This emotional undercurrent suggests that Charmaine's arc in Season 7 will be more raw and vulnerable than ever. The trailer cleverly plants the seed of tension, reminding fans that old feelings don't just disappear, especially in a town as close-knit and as complicated as Virgin River, but Charmaine isn't the only one whose world is shifted by this baby. Doc and Hope, who have always played the role of wise mentors and emotional anchors, are seen reacting with deep emotion. For Doc, who has spent years guiding Mel through her medical and personal struggles, the sight of her as a mother feels like a victory he shares in. Hope, who has always been fiercely protective of her town's families, is seen softening as she gazes at the baby. Their reactions hint at a larger theme of legacy. The baby isn't just Mel and Jack's, it symbolizes the next generation of Virgin River, a reminder that time moves forward and that the older residents must make peace with the changes they've fought so hard to control. The trailer also teases how Jack's protective instincts begin to spill into every corner of his life, creating new friction. Jack has always been a provider and protector, but now, with a baby to care for, that instinct is amplified. Shots of him confronting other characters, standing his ground more fiercely than ever, suggest that his role as a father may push him into conflict with people he's usually more measured with. Could his desire to keep Mel and the baby safe cause cracks in his friendships? The trailer certainly points in that direction, especially when we see quick flashes of him clashing with others in tense, dimly lit scenes. Parenthood is changing him, and not everyone in Virgin River will approve of the choices he makes. At the same time, the trailer hints at how Mel's responsibilities are also reshaping her relationships. For years, she's been the caretaker for everyone else, balancing her role as a nurse practitioner with her personal struggles. Now, the baby changes everything. A fleeting moment in the trailer shows her with Lizzie, and another shows her with Preacher, both scenes charged with unspoken tension. Will Mel still be able to offer the same support to her friends and community, or will motherhood force her to pull back? The possibility that Virgin River could lose its most dependable healer raises questions about how the town will function when Mel's focus is, for the first time, turned inward, beyond the personal relationships the trailer makes it clear that the baby's presence affects the community as a whole. Virgin River thrives on its sense of togetherness, but it also has a way of turning joy into drama. New mothers spark curiosity, gossip, and sometimes envy. Quick shots of townsfolk watching, whispering, and gathering around suggest that everyone will have an opinion on how Mel and Jack should handle their new roles. This small-town scrutiny has always been part of the show, but with a baby involved, the stakes feel higher. Every decision Mel and Jack make, how they raise their child, who they lean on for help, even where they choose to live, will be under the magnifying glass. What makes this dynamic so powerful is that the baby is both a unifying force and a dividing one. It pulls people closer with love and excitement, but it also creates jealousy, fear, and even resentment. The trailer captures this duality perfectly, weaving between soft, warm images of Mel and Jack's tender moments and tense, uneasy glimpses of the town's reactions. The message is clear. The baby is a blessing, but blessings in Virgin River always come with complications. By the end of this section, the audience is left with one pressing question: can Mel and Jack's little family withstand the weight of everyone else's emotions? Or will the fragile joy of their newborn be threatened by the unresolved tensions that surround them? Virgin River Season 7 sets up this conflict beautifully, ensuring that fans are hooked not only on the sweetness of a new beginning, but also on the storm it might unleash. A baby may bring joy, but in Virgin River, joy is never without consequence. The Season 7 premiere trailer doesn't just spotlight Mel and Jack's happiness, it quietly hints at the ripple effects this new arrival will have on the town itself. Virgin River has always been a community bound together by shared struggles and secrets, and the birth of this baby changes the rhythm of daily life for everyone. The trailer carefully plants seeds of looming challenges, reminding fans that behind every smile lies a new test waiting to unfold. The first glimpse of these changes comes through Mel's evolving role in the community. For years, she has been the heart of Virgin River's medical care, balancing her professional life with the personal tragedies she endured. But now, motherhood shifts her focus inward. The trailer captures her torn between cradling her baby and staring down a stack of patient files, her face marked by exhaustion. This isn't just storytelling fluff, it's a powerful question about identity. Can Mel continue being the healer for Virgin River when her own family finally needs her more than anyone else? The tension is clear. If Mel steps back, the entire town will feel the absence of her steadying hand. And in Virgin River, when one support beam falters, the whole structure begins to shake. Jack, too, faces a storm of new challenges. The trailer shows him juggling sleepless nights with his role as a provider. His bar, which has always been a safe gathering place for townsfolk, now becomes a pressure point. Quick flashes suggest financial strain, disputes with suppliers, and even tense moments with employees. Parenthood sharpens Jack's protective instincts, but it also tests his ability to lead outside his home. The question is no longer just about how he can provide for Mel, it's about whether he can keep his business, his friendships, and his role in the community intact while carrying the weight of fatherhood. Virgin River is a place where work and life are intertwined, and the trailer makes it clear that Jack is about to discover just how fragile that balance can be. The ripple effects extend beyond Mel and Jack's household. The trailer drops hints of other residents stepping up, suggesting that the baby becomes a catalyst for growth in unexpected ways. Preacher is shown in several emotional scenes, standing by Jack with a steady hand, almost as if fatherhood inspires him to redefine his own role in the community. Lizzie, who has always struggled to find her place, is glimpsed cradling the baby with awe, suggesting she may finally begin to see responsibility not as a burden but as a path forward. Even Brady, long painted as an outsider, flashes across the screen in a moment that implies he might be drawn closer into the circle of trust, though whether that's through support or new conflict remains unclear. Virgin River thrives on these subtle shifts, showing how one life entering the world can reshape dozens of others, but challenges in Virgin River are never just personal, they're often tied to bigger forces threatening the town itself. The trailer subtly weaves in imagery of stormy weather, power outages, and community meetings, suggesting that the season will test Virgin River's resilience in more ways than one. Parenthood for Mel and Jack may become harder when external pressures, economic uncertainty, environmental setbacks, or even old rivalries begin to squeeze. A baby is fragile, and in a small town with limited resources, every outside challenge is magnified. The sense of looming hardship adds a layer of urgency to the season's tone. Joy may be present, but survival still demands sacrifice. Perhaps the most striking thread in this section is how the baby symbolizes the future of Virgin River itself. The trailer lingers on images of older residents like Doc and Hope looking at the child with a mix of pride and sorrow. For them, this baby isn't just about Mel and Jack, it's about legacy. It's a reminder that time doesn't wait, that the next generation is here, and that their own chapters may be closing. This bittersweet undertone gives the season emotional depth, making the baby more than just a plot device. It becomes a mirror, forcing each character to confront where they stand. In the town's evolving story, the trailer's brilliance lies in how it contrasts cozy family moments with wide shots of the town. It tells us that this baby isn't just rocking a cradle, it's rocking Virgin River itself. From Mel's tug of war between motherhood and medicine, to Jack's struggle with pressure as a provider, to the way friends and neighbors are pulled into new roles, the message is unmistakable. This baby is the spark that ignites fresh challenges. Virgin River may look calm on the surface, but beneath, change is stirring. As the section closes, the lingering question becomes clearer: can Virgin River as a community rise to meet these challenges, or will the very thing that should unite them expose the cracks beneath their close-knit facade? The baby may represent hope, but in Virgin River, hope is never simple. It's always hard-earned, and it always comes with a cost. Asterisk, what if the joy of a newborn is only the calm before the storm? The Virgin River Season 7 premiere trailer makes it clear that while Mel and Jack's baby is the heart of the story, this season won't shy away from the shadows. In true Virgin River fashion, the sweetness of new beginnings is balanced by whispers of danger, mystery, and the kind of drama that keeps fans glued to their screens. The final stretch of the trailer pushes past lullabies and late-night feedings, giving us flashes of secrets, confrontations, and romantic twists that promise to make Season 7 one of the most unpredictable yet. The trailer carefully builds a sense of unease through quick, charged glimpses. A dark figure is seen watching from the edges of town, a storyline that instantly injects tension into the otherwise warm tone. Fans know that Virgin River has never been free of Danger Jack's past trauma. Brady's entanglements and the lingering criminal elements tied to the area have always been under the surface. The presence of this mysterious figure suggests that while Mel and Jack are celebrating life, danger may once again be circling, threatening to undo everything they've built. The decision to show this shadowy moment so briefly makes it even more unsettling, hinting that the joy of Season 7 will constantly be tested by forces outside their control. Romance, of course, is never simple in Virgin River, while Mel and Jack's bond seems stronger than ever. The trailer teases other relationships teetering on the edge. We see fleeting moments of Lizzie and Denny caught in what looks like a crossroads conversation. Are they ready to build something lasting, or are the differences between them too big to overcome? Preacher 2 is shown in tender but tense scenes, suggesting that his love life may once again be tangled with secrets from the past. The trailer's editing makes it clear, while Mel and Jack's baby may represent stability, romance for others in town is about to get complicated. Virgin River has always thrived on interwoven love stories, and this season seems poised to push every couple into make-or-break territory. But perhaps the most intriguing twist comes in the form of unresolved questions from Season 6, a brief clip shows Doc in what appears to be a heated exchange, his voice rising as he insists something must be kept hidden. Fans have speculated for months about lingering secrets tied to his health, his family, and his legacy. Could the baby's arrival force Doc to finally confront truths he's kept buried? The trailer doesn't answer, but the intensity of his scene suggests that his storyline will carry weight equal to Mel and Jack's. Virgin River isn't just about babies and weddings, it's about the cost of secrets. And this season is doubling down on that theme. Another layer of mystery unfolds when the trailer cuts to Charmaine once more, this time in a cryptic moment where she's alone, holding a letter with trembling hands. The camera lingers just long enough to suggest that whatever she's reading has the power to upend her world and possibly Mel and Jack's too. For years, Charmaine has been both a sympathetic and frustrating character, caught between heartbreak and poor decisions. Season 7 appears ready to give her a storyline that finally pulls her back into the center of the drama. The letter could be anything, a revelation about her own children, a secret tied to Jack, or even a bombshell that reopens old wounds. Whatever it is, it's set up to be one of the biggest shocks of the season. The trailer also sprinkles in glimpses of danger outside of personal relationships. A quick shot of flashing police lights, a tense town hall meeting, and Mel clutching her baby in fear suggests that Virgin River is once again at risk from outside threats. Whether it's crime, natural disaster, or something more personal, the show is reminding fans that this town's beauty is always shadowed by vulnerability. For Jack, this becomes a defining challenge. Can he protect his family in a place where danger never fully disappears? The contrast between him gently holding his newborn and standing in confrontation with someone in the bar underscores the duality of his character, this season-loving father, but also a man constantly at war with threats to his family's peace. What makes this section of the trailer so powerful is how it refuses to let viewers settle into comfort. Just when the images of family joy begin to feel steady, the cuts to secrecy, confrontation, and looming danger rip that comfort away. It's a reminder of what Virgin River does best, balancing the heartwarming with the heart-stopping. Fans know to expect weddings, new loves, and babies, but they also know that this show thrives on the unexpected gut punch. Season 7, from the looks of this trailer, is leaning into that duality more than ever. The final moments of the trailer encapsulate this perfectly. We see Mel rocking her baby as Jack whispers something reassuring, but then a sharp cut shows her turning toward the door, her expression shifting from calm to fear. The screen fades to black before revealing the words, Season 7, Everything Changes. It's the perfect cliffhanger for fans. A promise that no matter how much love fills Virgin River, drama and mystery will always find their way back. So as we step into this new season, one question burns brighter than all the others. Will the joy of Mel and Jack's baby be enough to withstand the storms that lie ahead? Or will Virgin River once again remind us that happiness in this town always comes with a price? Season 7 isn't just about beginnings, it's about the secrets and challenges that threaten to unravel them. And that is what will keep every fan counting down the days until the premiere.